Larry, I was going to ask you the early reports. Manny Pacquiao, he's back in Los Angeles now. The early reports from his training camp, they've been positive. He's reportedly looking really sharp. What are your thoughts about his chances against Bradley in their rematch?
I think it's a tough fight for him. I think that he showed against Rios that he was able to fight a pure boxing style that we hadn't seen him before. He's made various inventions and reinventions of himself, but I don't think he's going to outbox Bradley. And so it's I think the essence of the fight is, can he stoke up the old fire to get Bradley, who's coming off a couple of good wins after their first fight. But Manny's impressive in the sense that he's a veteran fighter who's still going after it. He's still not satisfied or oversatisfied. But now he's got to show that he can go back to an earlier version of himself to beat a guy like Bradley. And from what I've been told, the odds reflect that. It's a very close fight in the odds, and I don't think anybody's too sure of who's going to win this fight.
Take Freddie Roach, for example. He's had a chance to look at Bradley, for 12 rounds. What adjustments might he be making heading into the rematch? What do you think is going through his head?
Well, I'm not sure, and I think it's going to be whether I think when they fought Rios, they had the perfect kind of an opponent for him. A guy who comes straight ahead and is going to be there and is not a big one-punch puncher. But Bradley is a tough matchup at this stage of Pacquiao's great career.
Okay.
And Freddie's a realist, and Freddie likes guys who go for it. And I think he's going to try to convince Manny that he's got to go back to revert to that year that great year he had when he stopped De La Hoya, Hatton, and Cotto.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't stopped anybody since, but he's got to he's got to be a positive force in the ring against a fighter like Bradley, who has shown his versatility in his recent fights.
Okay.